Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope your life is great. I hope you're getting everything you need from the universe. We're in a very bad, dark space in this world right now. As you all know, we have wars going on everywhere. We have people hating on everybody else because they have a different opinion on things. The world is a mess. We know that. Now, that being said, as you know, I just made a post because I make posts on my Instagram, which is my feed and my opinions. So I'm speaking to the people out there who continue to send me not your opinion, which I'm open to 100%, but you send me your desire to tell me how to live my life and what I should be saying. You will not tell me how to speak, and you will not tell me what I need to post on here. Number one. Number two, I will block you. So the last 3 people who I just blocked, you're not able to see this, which is a shame. I should have done this before I blocked you. You're blocked because you don't come on here to have conversation. You come on here to tell me what a bad tranny I am and what a bad person I am for calling out idiots in this trans community. Buck off. I will continue to call out all the losers who think they're trans and are talking about their cake pops and their fucking donuts in regards to genitals, and then telling me that I do pornography. Yeah, I do adult entertainment. I am 100% focused on adults. I have never, ever, nor will I ever indoctrinate children into a process that could ruin their lives, i.e. transgenderism. As far as I'm concerned, we should be talking the children out of transitioning. We should never be talking children into transitioning. So you are the ones indoctrinating young people by talking about your cake pops and your donuts and your bananas and whatever else you call your genitals to children on TikTok. And yes, TikTok is an application specifically geared towards young people. You forget I'm 60. Yes, I'm on TikTok. I'm on there spreading actual, real information. So I hope that these children do not transition. So, to all the people out there who think you can just come on my feed, I'm going to remind you one time again. No, you can't. I'll block you. And I'll never see you again. And you can talk all the crap you want behind my back, because who cares? Do you know how long I've been doing this shit? Do you see me going anywhere? Nope. I'm only going higher up. Why? Because the universe only pushes people up into the world who are honest, have integrity, care about everybody else, and want the world to coexist with each other. You loser trans activists do not want to coexist in this world. You do not want people to respect you as a trans person. You want to dominate. You want to dominate because you think you know better than everybody else. You think so? I'm 30 years. Remember this, 30 years transition. I have a hell of a lot of experience in understanding what's going on here. So again, I don't care what you think about me. It means nothing to me. What means something to me is having a conversation. What means something to me is actually creating a space where we can start to learn from each other. But every time you come on here and tell me I'm a transphobe or I'm a bad person, whatever. That's why they make the block button. It is exactly why they make the block button. So we don't have to listen to your rhetoric and your nonsense. We're not stopping. There are many of us out here who care about women, who care about children, who care about the actual rights of transsexual people. We're not part of your fake bullshit, nonsense, trans activism. Guess what? Biology is real. If you are a trans woman, you are a biological male. If you are a trans man, you are a biological female. Deal with it. I've dealt with it for 30 years. Look at me. You're fucking totally ruining everything. If you deny your actual existence, you're not trans. You're denying your actual existence. You are a biological male or female, period. You can change your appearance. Look at me. I changed my appearance so that the world sees me as a man. Do you think I ever get misgendered? Ever? Never. Because I make a fucking effort. Make a fucking effort and see what happens to you and see how the world will actually embrace you. Make a fucking effort to be a part of the world. Stop acting as if the whole world is against you. No, they're not. They're not against you. How do you think I'm the person I am today? Because the world likes me and the world helps me because I care about the world. You and your fake trans activism and your desire to pull children into a space who never should be in a space. You're supposed to be helping kids get out of dysphoria. You're not supposed to be helping them get into dysphoria. When you tell children they're born in the wrong body, you are messing with their brain. Instead of helping them find, why do I feel this way? What's wrong with me? I wish that I didn't have this feeling. Help them. But surgery and hormones and cake pops and donuts are not helping these kids. You're destroying their brains. You're destroying their physical space. How do I know this? I interview a ton of these people. I wouldn't be sitting here saying this if I believed that children should transition. My experience says no. My own experience as a transsexual man, not only that, my experience of interviewing a ton of these young people who are telling us stop. But you and your ego, because you cannot stand the fact that somebody might not agree with you, thinks that children should transition because it's about you. It's not about the community. You are all about yourselves. You're narcissists, you're egomaniacs, you're obsessed with your transition instead of being obsessed with fixing what's wrong and moving forward in the world. That's the problem with this new community. Fix it and move on, like we always have as transsexual people. We've never asked for anything. We've only asked to be accepted, continued to move forward, and became a part of the world. That's what you're missing. And I will not be a part of indoctrinating young people. When you talk about your genitals like cake pops and donuts and ooh, it's so fun and joyous and trans is joy, you are indoctrinating people. You are not telling them the truth. And the truth is, this is not easy. I don't care what any of you say. You might be in your euphoric trans state of 1 year of transition and it's euphoric. But you wait until a couple more years and you'll understand, oh, it's not so easy being trans. Oh, maybe I could have lived the other way. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have got gender reassignment surgery, but nobody told me. I'm telling you, this is not a decision you make on a whim. And this is not a decision you make after a 30-minute intake at Planned Parenthood. How dare we do this to young people? And how dare we not say, wait a minute. Hold up. Come on. Nobody is born in the wrong body. I was not born in the wrong body. I was born in a space that I just couldn't get my mind wrapped around my body. And I fixed it as an adult after I lived many years as a female. So you can't tell me I don't have the lived experience. I have more lived experience than the majority of you out there. The majority. You can't silence me. You can call me everything in the book you want, but I care. I care as an actual transsexual. I care about this community. I care about all of us. And I will not shut up. I don't care what you say to me. I will not shut up. I am actually allowed to say what I'm saying, whether you like it or not. I don't like what you're saying. So I don't like what you're saying, and you don't like what I'm saying. Right on. Meet you in the middle, buddy. Meet you in the middle. But don't you ever think that you can shut me up. I can shut you up by blocking you. And you can go off on your Facebook tangents, and you can go off blowing shit on the internet, because that's all you have. I have way more than that. I have years of experience. And I have what I like to think of as integrity. And you don't scare me. And you do not have any control over me. Zero. And I will continue to post everything I want about these loser trans people who think they're doing us a favor when they talk about their cake pops as adults. It's disgusting and wrong and is making our community look insane. And I have worked very hard to get us to coexist in this world, more than you have ever done. So when you have 30 years of experience living as a trans person, you can come to me and we can have that conversation. But until you have 30 years lived experience and you're literally 20 years old with 6 months on hormones, sit down. Sit the fuck down. You don't get to talk to me like that. Ever. Get it? Don't mess with me. Do not. You can hate me. You can despise me. You can talk crap about me. But do not get in my way. And I'm not kidding you, because I will ramp it up. I haven't even started. I'm disgusted by what you've all done to this community. I'm disgusted in the fake activism. I'm disgusted in this desire to put children on hormone blockers and cross-sex hormones, and at 16 getting your breasts removed. And then all of a sudden you're like, whoops. Yeah, guess what? I'm going to be the person who said I was there for you. But because trans activism somehow has so much power over reality, we are in a very bad space right now. Very bad. And I guarantee you, it's going to come back to bite us all in the ass. And I'm not going to be a part of that. When you touch children, you have gone to another level. And nobody is okay with that. Nobody. Nobody. So good luck. Because it's all going to come crashing down on you. Because you are dishonest. You have zero integrity. It's all about you. You're fetishizing transsexualism. You're fetishizing a disorder. You're acting as if anyone can be trans. No, they can't. No, they cannot. Trans is not a costume. It is an actual disorder. It sucks. I don't want to be trans. I want to be a man. But I'm not. And it sucks beyond belief. And I'll never be a man. Ever. What I will be is a transsexual man. Totally different. And until you have the integrity and the honesty in your heart to actually say that to yourself. I am not a man. I am a transsexual man. I am not a woman. I am a transsexual woman. That, until you say that to yourself, you are living a lie. You will never be a man and you will never be a woman. It's not possible. But as long as we keep telling children, we can change your sex, you'll be fine, everything will be good, we'll make you... Not possible. It is horrible that you're telling children that. And when they wake up in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, and they look at their body and they say, I'm not a man, I'm a woman, or I'm not a woman, I'm a man. Who's responsible for that? Who? Are you responsible for that? You're all going to go running, and you're all going to hide, and you're all going to act like you weren't part of this mess. And who's going to clean it up? Who's going to help the kids who are all detransitioning? Because you decided that you knew better for the children. You don't know anything. Nobody does. Nobody. Nobody. I'm so mad at all of you people out there pushing children into a space they should never be in. I am so disgusted that I'm trans. I am so disgusted that I'm connected to a community that is so dishonest and so indoctrinating and so pathetic. I just can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. I can't believe trans has turned into this. It is so disheartening to me as an elder in this community that you all out there think children know what they need. It's the people out there who have no children, by the way. It's the people out there who are narcissists, who are pushing children into that space, by the way. I'm so grossed out. I'm so grossed out. Calling your vagina a donut. Really? Really? And also, don't come after my pornography. I work in the adult arena. It has nothing to do with children. That's how I know you all are full of shit. You all go and try to dig stuff up. You can't dig anything up about me. I'm honest to the mistakes I've made. I'm honest to everything I've done in my life. And yes, I do and did pornography. I make sex toys. I do all kinds of stuff in an adult space. I have nothing to hide from you. And I never will. I'll never hide anything. You can throw that at me all you want. Yes, I do. But it's not for children. Do you hear me? I just can't believe it. Yeah, that's right. It's a low blow. They're trying to oh, you do. Yeah, really? Hi. Hey. Oh, one sec, you guys. I have somebody at my gate. Hi. Good morning.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm just doing... Oh, okay. Thank you so much. How is everything? Okay?
Good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm doing this. I'll see you later, okay? Bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Oh, people are so nice to me. They brought me food. I just have so many nice people in my life. It's amazing. That is so sweet. They brought me food. So I don't know if you know that. I also have a bunch of kids that I sort of mentor, and mostly in the soccer arena. And I have a couple kids that come over that I'm friends with their parents. But anyway, they come over to my house, and I train the kids so that they can learn how to have sports in their life, and I'm very obviously about being active, and I'm helping the kids learn how to lift weights and how to work out. And it's just so anyway, this is one of the moms and dads kids that I have been training, and they brought me over. They're Russian, and they brought me over homemade. I think it might be borscht. Have you ever had borscht? It's beautiful food. So anyway, they brought me over the food. So anyway, blah blah blah. I'm gonna get back to being angry. I'm gonna get back to being an angry tranny. I'm not, here, I just want to say this, and then I gotta go. Oh, hi, beautiful friend. How are you? I just want you to all know this. I'm a very happy person. I'm not an angry person. What I get angry about is the dishonesty of this community, right? I get so mad about the dishonesty of this community. I get so mad about the dishonesty of people acting as if this trans thing is just so easy. And, it's not easy. I'm going to keep telling you all, it's not easy. It's horrible. I don't want to be this trans person. I am, and I celebrate it on some level, but the majority of what I'm trying to say to you is this. I would rather see a kid grow out of it. I would rather see a kid grow out of being trans than grow into being trans. Does that make sense? And it's not transphobic to say that. I don't want any child to have to live shooting testosterone for the rest of their life, having to have surgery, and then we don't know the long-term complications. I'm one of the oldest trans men out there. I'm not the oldest, but there's other trans guys. We have complications. They're not necessarily talking about it. I have always talked about it. I still don't know what other complications are going to happen to me. 30 years on testosterone, people. So why are we acting like it's completely normal to put a child on medication? Hi, Kai. How you doing, buddy? It's not normal. It's not normal to put a child on medication that we think is going to help them when we don't know. Wouldn't you rather have that child maybe suffer a little bit with wanting to be a boy and maybe, who cares? That's really, honestly, in the scope of all of it, to have a kid be teased or for that kid to feel a little uncomfortable in their gender, that's no big deal. We've dealt with that forever, and we know kids move over. But you don't think the psychological damage to telling that child, oh yeah, we can make you a boy, cut your boobs off, and then that child says in 5 or 10 years, you know what, I'm actually not a boy, I'm a girl. Then what? Then what? As opposed to the kids struggling a little bit about their gender until they're 15 and then they grow out of it. What do you think is the better option? Seriously. I'm not kidding. What do you think is the better option? I think the better option is not medicalizing them and let them struggle a little bit with whatever they're struggling with. And then if they don't grow out of it, we get them on hormones later on, when they're an adult and they can actually make that choice for themselves. It's not that difficult, people. And I'm going to tell all of you who are watching me right now who are pro-puberty blockers, you better do your research. And if you have any question, you reach out to me. I will send you all of it. But I'm telling you right now, puberty blockers are the devil. They are the devil. They will destroy your child. They will destroy the future of any child that is put on that. How do I know that? I have interviewed many of them. I see it. I listen. We don't even have the long term. We don't even have it. So we don't even know 100% what the long term effects. Why would you want to put a child on something like that? Why? It doesn't make sense, people. It doesn't make sense. And you can disagree with me all you want. I'm never going to shut up about it. I'm not. I don't believe children should be on hormone blockers, on hormones, none of it. Let them wear a fucking hat. Let them change their clothes. Call them a nickname. Call them Sammy, whatever you need to call them. Who cares? But when you start to mess with biology, you are asking for such a problem. Such a problem. So I'm going to leave you all with this, okay? I came on here because I got pissed about you people out there telling me what I should and should not be posting. As a trans elder, I have a responsibility as a trans elder. You don't tell me what to do. Sit down, youngster. I get to say whatever I want as an elder. There's a hierarchy here, just so you know. There is an actual hierarchy here. I earn my wings. I earn my status in this community. You haven't even earned it. Sit down. Sit down. You don't get to talk to me like that. You get blocked and you get thrown away. But if you want to have a conversation with me, have it. Have a different opinion. You start it with, Buck, I disagree with you. Fine. But don't you say, Buck, you're a transphobe. Buck, you're ruining this community. Buck, I don't know what happened to you. I used to like you. Really? I've never changed. Just so you know. So that means you never liked me. I've never changed. I have always been the same person. I have always been a guy who challenges everything. What do you think my pornography was? It was challenging society and what they think. You're not even looking at the work I've done. I've always challenged social spaces. I've always challenged this idea of stereotypes. That's what I was about. So how dare you tell me? I'm the one who pushed through those boundaries 22 years ago, before you were even born. You're all pathetic if you think you can talk to an elder like that. You're pathetic and you're not part of this community. You don't talk to elders like that. It doesn't matter if you disagree with me. You do not talk to me like that. I'm coming after you all. You're fake. You're fake trans people. You're fake activists. You have an agenda. You're indoctrinating young people. And I'm not part of that. That's not community. So doesn't matter what you think about me. And here I go. Back to the universe. Love you all so much. Thank you all for agreeing and disagreeing with me. Thank you all for understanding that I'm here to create conversation. I have integrity. You can't kick my feet out from under me. I'm solid. I am so solid, you cannot take me down. You can say everything you want because I believe in freedom of speech. So that means you can say everything you need to say about me. You go right ahead. That's freedom of speech. And I can turn around and say the same thing about you. You cannot block me, but I can block you. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and I'll see you on the next one. And also, yuck, cake pops and donuts? So creepy. Blech. I'm going to continue to call this nonsense out. It's gross. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday.